Hello everyone, welcome back to Lord and Lady Nevahlus play Amnesia, the Dark Descent. So prison got corrupted, but we got past it. Um, Basically what happened, we had a couple of close encounters, right, darling?
Mhm.
And the game's so laggy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Okay, it's stuck. Got it. We have a flashback sequence, I think, if we go this way. Right? Is it this way?
Yeah, I think so.
Unless, did the game already say that? The game probably already showed the flashback. Basically, this is flooded. But underneath this water, there's like poisonous fungi. That gets in the lungs and kills you, I guess. So we need to get like a vaccine for that fungi toxin and also lower the water. So, and this is oil, but not oil for our lantern. I went
Uh-uh.
through, how much oil did I go through in that last run? Probably almost all of it.
Quite a bit.
I only have one thing of oil remaining, but I have like 51 tinder boxes. Jesus Christ. This is
Yeah,
also
very
this
tender.
is the bit where we actually see the brute, or at least encounter it.
Oh,
It's close to that point. Don't worry, it's not like it won't be a threat to me really, because I know how to hide from it.
mm.
Okay, that's
And if you guys notice, I'm being kind of quiet because every time we do this, we seem to find that I'm the most bombastic person. So I'm gonna be quiet and let Lord kind of take control of stuff.
yeah. I
Um,
talk very
just
quietly.
just because I have not been feeling great the past couple of days. Um, just I have so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah. So Lord's basically taking over this episode. Um, Hopefully, here in a little bit, I'll feel up to kind of commenting on a few things. If I don't comment, guys, I'm so sorry. It's nothing against y'all, really. It's just Lord knows I've been having migraines and stuff when I get up. So, and right now I'm wearing my glasses, and it's kind of actually been a while. Don't kill me for that. It's been a while since I've actually worn my glasses, so I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to be rude and not comment. I know this is our joint channel and everything. It's just my brain kind of right now is hurting.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's been hurting on and off all day. So let's try to get through this, guys, and we'll see how things go here and how I feel here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Hopefully soon, because this is the bit where it gets way more interesting in a sense. Um, in the prison, Alexander says something interesting when you're going through a certain area of the prison. He says, it, he escaped. Where is he now? He's talking to the grunt that's in the room, and he like telepathically speaks to them. Is what I'm guessing. And then
Mm-hmm. He's speaking to the monsters to try to hunt you down, which, to be honest, just makes it all the more creepy.
yeah, because he can sense you.
Because I don't quite understand all of it, but like I said, Lord knows more of the lore than I do.
Alexander is a cosmic being of another dimension. He says, is he safe? Well, it's for his own good. So,
And it kind of makes you wonder there a little bit if he's actually concerned about your well-being or if he's actually just playing on your emotions and trying to make you feel like, oh, he actually does worry if we're safe, and he actually does want to know that we're all right, when in the reality of it, he really doesn't.
I mean, he cares about Daniel, like, as a like-minded person, you know? Because Daniel and Alexander...
He views Daniel as a confidant. He views Daniel as a confidant, or as another one of his friends, one of his close advisors, I would say.
Yeah.
More so, if I'm looking at it from the perspective of what you're saying. But if we look at it from the perspective of Daniel, all we think about Alexander is he's this narcissistic, masochistic,
and manipulative person.
Manipulative, to be honest, asshole.
Yeah, he's a murderer too, in the sense.
I'm just saying it how I know I'm gonna get censored if I say what I want to say. He reminds you a lot of, let's see, a horror movie character that I remember so well. He reminds you a lot of Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees?
Yeah. A little bit, because you have to think about it. Alexander is just a misunderstood person.
Yes.
Other being.
Yeah.
And Jason was a misunderstood individual as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Freddy Krueger and all the rest of them. But you have to understand that the human mind is one of the biggest traps in itself.
Yes. Unfortunately, it is.
Yeah, believe me.
But,
Lord knows. Literally, Lord knows.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, Alexander is one of my favorite quote-unquote villains. In the ending, he does say something about good and evil. Such comforting thoughts, but hardly applicable.
The thought of good and evil.
Good in me, nor evil in Agrippa.
Well, and here's my thing, and I'm gonna say this, and this is not meant to sound mean, but, technically, Alexander, in a way, kind of saved Daniel from himself.
He did.
Or more so, Agrippa saved Daniel from himself. Because if you think about it, the more that you realize the fact that you threw Agrippa into the portal to let him get back to where he and Alexander were from, leaving you and Alexander to be sacrificed to the shadow, you kind of realize that maybe it's not all bad.
Yeah, both you and Alexander are at fault in the end, because both of you stole an orb from somewhere, and
that did not need to be stolen from.
No, you weren't. Like, Agrippa has his orb, but Alexander took it to use for himself to create the portal, and then once Daniel showed up, he found, like, new hope to go home. I mean, that's all Alexander really wants. He wants to go back to where he came from. He can't live in the mortal realm anymore because, as you know, he's slowly dying, and he's using vitae from tortures to keep himself alive. So that's the reason. I mean, Alexander is not evil. The things he does, we view as evil, yes. But in his eyes, he's doing it for the greater good, for himself, in a sense. But yeah.
Exactly.
He just wants to save himself.
He wants to save himself, and he wants to save his people. Which, I mean, think of it. I mean, I asked Lord these questions. Crap, the other day we were playing, and it was like, if you had to choose between saving me or saving one of our other members of our family, who would you choose?
Right.
And it got to the point of him saying, I'd choose you. It's like, no, I wouldn't want you to choose me. If someone else had the ability to keep living and keep going, I would want you to choose them. I wouldn't want to be saved. I wouldn't want it to be me. And, you know, it kind of begs the question, why?
Right. I mean,
But
after a while, I did realize, like, yeah, I mean, I'd rather save, like, a family member so that they can continue, like, the... Okay, so,
I'll see a minute.
continue that train of thought. It's more about continuing the line in a sense of that, but also, like, giving them, like, a proper future. Now, let me
Yeah. And what was it I said to you? I said if it was between me or our child, I'd rather you save our child so that way they could continue to live on. I could live on through them and you'd still see me in them, and it would, I know it'd be hard and stuff, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's not too surprising it would be hard.
It would be very hard, because something we haven't exactly been completely honest about with you all is we're not just boyfriend and girlfriend.
We're much more.
And we've kind of been coming up with ways to tell you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we're not expecting a kid anytime soon. Just clearing the air of that now. Before that rumor starts flying. That rumor is getting put to rest now. One, he doesn't even live in this state yet, so once he does, then we'll talk. Then we'll talk about it. But until then, it's more of a fact of, yes, we are together. Yes, we are a couple, but we're not what you think.
Right.
I mean, we're not just a normal, everyday boyfriend-girlfriend. So, I'll leave you guys to figure out what I'm getting at with that, but, and again, if any of Lord's friends watch the channel, hi! Shy, awkward, hi, because I know he hasn't told anybody. Well, I flaunt the fact that he's with me because he's amazing, and I feel guilty about flaunting that fact now. I do. Don't judge me. I legit feel guilty about it. I have my reasons on feeling guilty. I mean, come on. What woman wouldn't be the happiest person in the world to be with you? I mean, you're amazing. So, if you start crying on me, I swear I'm going to...
Don't worry, hon. I'm not gonna cry. It's okay. Alright, so, darling, do you want to lower the water levels of this, or do you want to go get the vaccine now?
Let's get the vaccine now, because my thought is prevention is the best medicine, so if we get the vaccine now,
Yes.
we're smarter.
Also,
In
this
the regard-
gives us the scare of Mr. Pursuit.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah, that's
wandering the tunnels.
supposed to be Alexander. Oh my gosh, my eyes just went cross-eyed. Wow.
Oh god.
I
So,
took my glasses off for a second.
Fun fact in this area. If you stay here too long, the fish shows up.
Water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water.
So
in the
Aki
drain
will come
sewers
after
to
you.
some extent.
Yes, if you
Also, it
stay
can be
here too
used for
long.
all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Yes, as you can see, Daniel is very intelligent.
When he's not muttering about
Like,
things.
Like, the interesting thing is that Alexander respects his intelligence. Sometimes, like,
But doesn't respect him as a person.
well, I mean, he kind of respects him as a person in a sense. Like, him and both Daniel and Alexander are very similar. Even though Daniel might not admit it. They're very similar, but one chooses a different path from the other. And that's what makes them different. Like all things, really, if you think about it. If you hear them, like, muttering
you
in
and
the
I
background, someone might be
Seriously.
stuck in there.
What makes you and I different? Well, other than obvious
Well, yeah. I mean,
reasons.
I don't know exactly. We have probably like we have similar tastes in certain things, but also like I guess different tastes in music. I'm not really much of a country person, so I love rock and roll,
Ohio.
pop, um, 80s, pretty much all
Not the
genres of rock and roll.
Beatles.
That's a rock.
It's nuts. I was gonna say, I hope that was the rock.
That's probably rock. So
That was not right.
we're
No, no, that wasn't the
drinking water.
7th of August,
Okay.
1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while
Yay.
traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind
Nice.
and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much.
Excuse me,
on my own
guys.
thoughts.
That was a yawn.
Alexander woke me up
I
early.
did not mean to yawn.
Last time we got started
It's
on
a
our work,
late night.
he was
Kinda,
obviously
are you?
excited to get
It's
going.
not even that
Heading
late.
downstairs
I
to
mean,
the old
Not
dungeon,
it's
where he preferred
it's like 9
to
o'clock
tempt
for
his
me, and I'm
rituals.
already
It
exhausted.
turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed us
Renaissance
several rooms
is
fitted
a
for
Renaissance,
specific research,
and
such as
Leonardo da
anatomy
Vinci
study,
actually was
alchemy,
not a Renaissance
and
guy.
botany. The crown of
Leonardo
He was-
Brandenburg must be the inner sanctum.
He was
Most
at the turn of
hallowed
the century
ground,
where it
where we should
became
attempt
the
to
Renaissance
permanently
period,
the orb's shadow.
but he was not a Renaissance man, meaning he mastered more than 3 abilities. He was more of a science
Yeah.
person. If you look at Da Vinci's code, it's massive.
He's a
And
jack of all
part
trades.
That's-
He's he dabbles in everything, but he's not a master of any of it. You know. Although he is a great artist, but he's also a great inventor. That's what he's known for. Da Vinci is like that. This is weird. So water is being slowly filled into the chamber, and you can hear someone whimpering in that chamber. I don't know if that's real or not. It's really weird.
to hear, oh, I just heard it. That was so weird.
Yeah. It's debated that that's an actual person. By the way, that was me jumping into the water.
I was gonna say if that's the fish.
It's not fish, don't worry. Okay, so
I was gonna say if that's Akio.
I'm gonna take this rock, because there's a puzzle with this. By puzzle, I mean throw a rock at an object and make it go fall down. Seems legit, right? Sounds like
Seems like every platforming game ever.
yes, and physics is great. As
It kind of reminds me of Cuphead a bit, but not too much.
right,
Sorry, if y'all don't know what Cuphead is, you,
I mean, Cuphead is like you die a lot.
oh god. Understatement.
Die
Watch
almost
Jack
immediately.
and Mark. Watch Jack and Mark play Cuphead.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And here's another note.
Is it from Daniel?
1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by streams of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Yes, that tissue is the shadow, like getting closer. As we say part 1 and all that part 2.
Yes, which we about got caught in part 2, which should be up now if I'm done.
Did I just take damage from water? So I jumped into water, took damage. That makes sense. Thanks, physics. Thanks. Okay.
It's fall physics. Falling from heights, you're going to get fall damage.
I broke my legs.
I'm rolling my eyes right now, people, so sorry.
Okay. That was not pleasant. I heard growling.
Oh,
But
no.
don't worry, it's not real.
Oh, don't be.
Steam. Piece of shit. Not the system, not the valve thing, but this actual physical steam.
Oh, yeah.
I'm burning myself. What the hell?
Good
Turn
grief,
this-
babe.
Turn that steam off. Jesus Christ. Keep burning myself in steam. That's just not good.
Why are you burning yourself?
Because the game doesn't
Steam.
like me. I thought I stayed far enough away from the steam like in Janet. You're not real, Mr. Fish, Mr. Hockey Fish.
Yeah, that's what we call it, an it.
9th of August,
Basically.
1839.
That's basically what it is.
Early,
I've seen
and Alexander
gameplay
is
of this
busy
part
preparing
where,
for the ritual later
The
today.
fish shows up,
Seeing
and I'm
him
like,
this
what
worked up
causes
makes
this?
me
I think it's
question
because
why.
you take too long,
What does he
or
stand to
Daniel
gain?
Kennedy goes to poop.
I realize he is curious about it, but surely there must be
Over there.
more.
And notice
Is
every
he
time
so
we enter a
foolish he will
flashback scene,
attempt to
there's
tame the power
it's
of
covered by
the orb?
rose
I
petals.
must admit that
Yeah, I've wondered by that.
flooded the inner
And
sanctum
one of
with
the
blue
concept
light.
arts of
I realized
Amnesia
we
is
had
a
to
rose
grace
petal
the
in,
orb's
like,
true
in
potential. This might
in a
turn out to
sunlight,
be more than
like
escaping
natural
a creeping
sunlight.
shadow.
Mhm.
The beginning
Yes, that's
of
the
something
concept art is a rose
truly
petal, like a rose
extraordinary.
in the ground.
Yeah,
Interesting.
the one. Yeah, I've noticed that that's usually the symbol for the Amnesia game. It's the single rose petal like, in the sunlight. It's like, okay, why is that like that?
It's really fascinating because the Amnesia elixir is made with Damascus rose. Daniel makes a comment that it has a certain, very distinct
Floral
fragrance.
scent.
Yes.
Huh.
It's disturbing. This is all like lovely.
It's disturbing that I knew that.
No, I'm talking about. I heard like the splash sound of the monster of Maki, which isn't real. Is it? Is water good? I mean, looks like it's good. No mementos available. Okay, that's fine. So we completed the thing. Now here's the
Yay.
fun part. Terrifying part of hiding from Mr. Brian
Oh no.
very soon.
Now we have to hide from the brute.
Yeah. Have to do a bit of this. A lot of hop skipping.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. The brute is definitely the worst in this game. Like of the monsters. Reason why is because it's very aggressive. It's more aggressive than you expect. So that got stuck. It needs like a weight. People have like used this platform to jump off onto the thing on the bridge, but you take damage. So there's a more safer way of doing it, and it requires physics. The physics engine of this game.
And what is with physics?
I have to throw rocks onto the platform. By rocks, I mean
I
rocks.
thought it was throwing rocks to knock stuff down again.
Technically, this is a brick.
Oh, good criminy.
Oh shit! That was the worst throw ever of all time. That was a good throw. I might need 2 bricks. Or 3.
Mhm.
3. They come in 3s. Like every puzzle is like 3. Let's do 2 bricks on a rock.
It's the rule of 3.
Yes.
3 hits and usually the boss or whatever you're fighting dies.
And in this case, we're fighting a bridge that won't come down. Or platform, I should say. Like an elevator? A lift? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Actually, give me a second, guys. I need to go grab something really quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, and so it is here at the single commentary. That. Oh, it took 1 brick. Probably took more than that.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow.
It has?
For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
Sorry about that. I'm back.
And what a time you have arrived, darling. We
How-
have a flashback of a prisoner. 2 now.
3 days now. This is ridiculous.
Hmm.
Why doesn't someone get to this room?
Now I am concerned.
Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help!
I don't know whether to be concerned or worried.
Yeah.
Better wait for this nightmare. If not, very bad.
Currently just had to go take some Tylenol, guys. Sorry.
It's all good. So we're in the morgue.
This is where we have to fight from the brute, right?
Yeah, we don't fight any monster. The only monster we technically quote unquote fight is Alexander. By fight I mean, well, okay, that's a dead person. Let's not look at that dead person. 'Cause
Yes, please.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you
Stomach
hear
is
me?
already churning.
Have you changed your
that's messed up. I love this scene. That's creepy that he can like sense us. Yeah. Alexander's in the inner sanctum, as we know. He's trying to conjure the portal. But I think he's waiting for the final portal to be brought to him. So the vaccine enables like prisoners to work in the sewers, like his monsters or servants, as he called them. But some of them keep dying.
Because vaccines are not always able to prevent things, and they do build up a tolerance over time.
Yeah, it's more like there's only one source of it. At this point, like one dead body. Oh, that's a tinderbox.
Why do we need the tinderboxes? This is my question.
Because they thought people would use the light sources from it more. That's a lot of dead people. That's even more dead people. You know the saying of what movie was that from? Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
Oh God, yes. That movie still gives me the nightmares.
I don't know how it gives you nightmares.
It's,
I can understand
well,
why. So,
I was young when I watched it,
this
so
might get graphic. By graphic, I mean very old graphics.
ooh,
That's how we get the blood.
no.
before I actually put the thing, put my hand on the thing, which room, was this the room where there was, okay, so the room I hide in is in this one. Because it's water. I don't know why the water, but, you know, I feel safe. I don't feel safe, really, because, monsters, right there. Also, I'm gonna read this note. Boom. I'm prolonging the inevitable.
Yeah, I would stop prolonging it and just get your butt in the room.
I have to do this.
Oh, no.
I have to
Oh.
put my hand on,
Ugh.
okay.
I heard bone.
Yeah, that was the, okay.
Not run.
I think,
That's the
okay.
cue to run, dear. That's the cue to
I
run.
actually have to go to the door. This one.
Oh,
And
no.
immediately run in the room.
Stay hidden, stay hidden, stay hidden.
Trying to.
I can finally see again and not be cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Thank God. At the worst possible time, too. Right?
That's pleasant. I love the noises that the monsters make. Is that weird?
No.
And the walking. Love this game. And I love the music of the flute. It has like this booming. It matches
Go
like
away,
the walk.
Mr. Brute. Go away. Just go away, Mr. Brute, please. I don't want to have to kill you. Go away.
You can't kill it. That's the same. But
That's the
great
thing I wish we
about the
could.
Brood- The great thing about the brood is that I think it's half blind.
I think it is blind.
Yeah, it has an eye though. It has like one barely functioning eye.
Oh, I could quote Poe with that.
Oh?
His eye, that damned eye.
Yeah.
It's from the Telltale Heart. Oh.
Mm.
Which is actually about Poe's descent into madness himself. How sad that the best artists have gone into madness.
Yeah. It's like Van Gogh. Right, isn't it?
Van Gogh cut off his own ear
He did.
and gave it to the woman he loved, which was actually quite disturbing.
That was disturbing.
Don't you ever.
I won't. I'm not like Van Gogh.
No, but you are an artist in your own right.
In a sense.
Mm.
Not the best artist.
I still want to hear you play guitar for me sometime.
I can't play guitar for the life of me.
You used to be able to, couldn't you?
Sadly, no. I never learned how to play guitar, really. I only strum a little bit. I think we're good. My Daniel has been stuck in that room, and his vision's gone to poop. By vision, I mean...
Maybe not.
Now, the thing I have to figure out is where's the door? Where's the correct way to go? I think it's this way. Yeah, it's definitely this way.
Where's the correct way to get the fuck?
Yeah, the worst part is with that is that, okay, let's say I've seen a playthrough. Forget who it was. But once they heard the door break, they just immediately booked it and had the monster chase them. Whereas I prefer to hide. I don't care that Daniel goes crazy. I'd rather not die.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, it's like, I'm the smart Daniel. I'm the Daniel that doesn't want anything to do with monsters. I'm also the Daniel that breaks the immersion of monsters spawning in by immediately going through the door and then reloading the area, because that's a thing. Also,
Okay.
there's a point in this game where it's necessary to quote-unquote die, but you don't. The monster captures you. Yeah, and put you in a cell, and then Alexander's like, yeah, you can just wait here and have the shadow kill you. Which, that's not kosher on Daniel's part, but that's a unique fourth ending to the game. It's essentially the bad ending, but you die to the shadow in the cell, and you hear the screams of the damned that you were currently sent to die. Oh,
Okay, now.
the sewers is the worst part,
Uh,
because we actually have to run from the monster. By run, I mean book it.
run as fast as our.
It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all.
I don't remember. Actually, this I think was one of the parts I skipped.
Is it because... No, because it was really creepy. My at least...
It wasn't because of the creepiness. It was because of how annoying your other commentator was. Sorry, who it was.
At this point, I did not have the second commentator. It was just me.
Then maybe I don't remember. I don't remember right now. Oh god. Oh, I do remember this now. Never mind.
Yeah, this is further in. From like the cistern to the end, it was just me.
I'm starting to get that bombasticness. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
toning
okay.
down.
Don't worry, it's okay. At this point, I am happy I'm quiet because I need to like stay calm.
So you're happier that I'm loud now instead of just soft spoken like I was,
Yeah,
right?
because this is the point. I don't know if it's safe or not. I'm hearing the music. I am backing away slowly. I am not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna wait until the music goes away. But dear God, help me.
Well, then I'm going to fill you in on what happened on the sim game that I'm playing currently. You know, to kind of keep awake. Failing miserably. So we're now parents of 2. And he's not caring, so
Yeah.
I guess that's a good thing. I guess that's a good thing right now. We had twins again
Oh, nice.
on our Sims game, yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
twin girls.
Oh, wow.
So I'm kind of at the point of why. Like, why? Why is this like this? And they're both
Yeah.
geniuses. One's just artistic and one's a musical genius.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder which traits they get that parent from, or which parent they get those traits from.
Right? It's probably me. Oh! Is this something I need to get from here? Because I can't remember. Okay, this is machine stuff. Okay. Got it. How am I doing in oil? Man, I still feel weird. But not really need a whole lot. So we need to do that. Fill it all the way to like the small gears. But slower. Right? Slower or faster? Let me test
It's
this.
slower.
It's definitely slower. Now it is. Okay. Now. Scare.
God,
Yup.
that's crazy.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Got it.
Slam the door.
Alright, go by the fungi. Alright, doing some shrooms now. Look at the shrooms. Don't go through the door.
Don't look at the door. Got it. Tell him look through the door. Gotcha. And don't you dare take those shrooms.
I won't. Daniel might need some after this. Like when he's at home. By home, I mean on the other side of the portal, where it's safe.
Yeah.
Grippa to take care.
And I don't know what to give you on that point of that. Sorry.
All right. This isn't the point where the
I have not
monster
slipped up and
breaks
called you
the
a stupid
entire
name that I
gate.
have to call you.
There's a point where it's a similar scare to this, but it's like, no, I remember. Okay, so there's a room where it's filled with the red pus of this shadow, and there's a dead
Oh,
grunt.
disgusting
That's
that
cut
you
in
said
half.
that.
It is technically a red pus.
Oh,
I think we're good now. So I'm
Oh.
curious, is it this point where he breaks the gate, or is it after? There's a point where he does break a gate, when you're hiding.
I'm staying out of it. You know it more than I do.
Yeah, okay, it is the one where, the brute, after, like, the red room, where the dead grunt.
I am trying not to call you the secret code name I call you anymore.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
stay calm,
no, you don't understand if
I
I
know
say
you're
that on the
saying.
channel.
I know I know what you're saying. Okay. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, you'll find out about that in the tag videos.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
I'm gonna need after that. Now.
And one of the twins got gray eyes, huh? And the other one got brown. Oh my god, my hair's the same.
There it is. There's the pipe.
Oh no.
I have to break this.
Oh no.
Can I use hammer and chisel on that? Let me check. Can I do a thing? Wait, hold on. I need to highlight it. Can't. Oh.
Oh no.
Got it.
Oh, crap.
Now.
Have you just unleashed the beast?
No, I didn't. Not yet. That's later. And I know
Oh,
how late that
please,
is. That's
no.
right after this point. As in, like, I have to go into that red room. I don't know
We're
why.
gonna have that
I
next.
forgot why. I think I need to hide, because if I exit that room, monster shows up, and then I have to... One, I have to stop this watermill.
Oh, Christ.
A short pipe. It's not short, this is gigantic.
Uh-oh.
Let's get through here. I'm not really
My
happy with the
breath.
music.
My breath is like caught in my throat right now.
Yeah, mine is kind of getting to that point. Mine gets to that point when I have to actually hide. This is the worst part. I hate hiding from the monster, and I don't want to run because I'm not a cow. I'm not a coward.
You're not the cowardly.
I'd rather hide than not.
How?
I'm kind of curious of why I need to go in here.
Is this the...
This is the red room. I'm closing
Oh,
this immediately.
God.
Yeah, dead grunt. This is what the shadow does to its victims.
Good God.
And that's what he looks like, dead.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Okay, let me look at the... That's the shadow again. Why am I here? To suffer.
Yep, the heart's pounding now. Yep. Yep.
Activate.
My...
Yep.
There's
Booking
one!
Booking it. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay.
Yeah, note to self.
Okay. Is this a good spot? I think it's a good spot. Okay, don't move. Don't move. It hears you when you move. Shadow?
Jelly!
Shadow, you piece of shit. Stop. Stop it. Don't kill me. I don't want to look at it. It's insane how many years has it been? 8 since this came out? This came out
Yep.
like 8 years ago. I played it
So-
5 years ago.
Then 10. Then 10.
It's been 10.
It came out in 08. It's 2018.
Wait. No, this game came out in 2010. September 10th, 2010.
September 8th.
2010.
Okay, if it's been... Yeah, then I might be wrong. Then again, brain's not working right now. Sorry. Kind of cowering in fear.
I'm doing that already.
Not that I'm not the only one.
I'm waiting until it's gone for good because I can't. No. I think he
I
actually
would.
opened the way where I need to go. This is why I need to be in this room because he opens the next area.
That makes more sense.
Reason he actually comes through that area. That's why he breaks the gate. I think Alexander told him where I was, or at least my general location, because he doesn't know exactly where I am. He just knows what point I'm at. So he tells the monster.
And I am so not happy with Alexander at the moment.
He's kind of an asshole. But I mean, I get it. He wants to like talk to me, but he can just do that. Like, I don't know, work something out.
Like, seriously, dude. Find me yourself.
Yeah, but he'd rather stay in his chamber because he knows I'm carrying the shadow with me. To kill him in a sense. Like,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
okay, I know exactly what I have to do. This is the point where I need to get up, run. I have to find a rock. Because I have to distract it. There it is. Okay.
Oh god.
But dude,
I'm turning away. I can't. I
there
can't.
we go. Okay. Time to run. This is the point where I need to run.
And then I would suggest you run. Like the devil is on your heels.
It is.
Literally. Run.
Get up the damn ladder. Go, 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 get up the damn ladder, get up the damn ladder, get up the damn ladder, get up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That went well. That went well.
That went very well.
Oh my god. My heart's pounding. The first time. Ow.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
you're not getting off that easy.
I know I'm not. I know I'm not. So we're at the halfway point.
Yes.
Wow, that's surprising.
We are.
This
Yeah,
is the
that
point
is
where
surprising.
we actually meet Agrippa at some point. This is really close to meeting Agrippa. So we're gonna see you guys in part 4. No, yeah, part
5.
5 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This has been Lord Nevahlus, and
And Lady Ciaran Nevahlus.
we hope to see you guys next time and enjoy the scares and the whatnot.
The creepiness of Amnesia.
Yeah, it's gonna give me a freaking heart attack. And it's been 5 years since I played it.
Bye, guys.
I'll see yous.